Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to episode 22 of our Hearts of Midlothian save, and today it's a massive episode that's kind of a free hit, but kind of not, because we have a doubleheader versus Celtic. We play them in the cup replay at their place, and then we stay there for the league fixture. Now, obviously against Celtic, away from home, you don't really expect too much, but the reason it's not really a free hit necessarily is because if we look at the Scottish Cup, Rangers got beaten by Livingston. So if we were to beat Celtic, it's both Glasgow clubs out, then it's just sort of our nemesis club in Aberdeen that's left. And Hamilton, at sort of our two nemesis clubs, so maybe we'd rather play the Glasgow clubs in there, but we'd have to be every chance of at least going back to a final. And if you look at the league, we look at the league table here. Now, we've come straight back since last episode. You haven't missed anything. But what has happened is Rangers have dropped points. They've drawn Hamilton. And Celtic have dropped points because they've drawn Inverness. Now, Celtic are a long way back, but obviously have games in hand. But right now, they're actually level pegging with us in the league. So if we were to, God forbid, beat them, but even just get a draw from them, that really, really starts to ramp up the pressure on them. And you just start to dream that maybe there's a league title in us this year. Or at minimum, maybe a Scottish Cup. But, I mean, it's still very, very big ask going away to Celtic for 2 games. But we've got to be a chance. It's unbelievable how well this is going for us this year. Now, if we have a look at the team we're sending out for the Scottish Cup, what we're going to do is we're going to basically put out our strongest team in this one. And then we'll just kind of see what's left for the replay. Well, not the replay, but the next game, I should say, in the league. So this is the scouting report. It's a standard playing style, attacking mentality. Neil Lennon. Now, he is under pressure for his job. After that Inverness result, that was something that was in the media. This is how we're expecting them to play. It's how they played against Inverness for their scoreless draw, as you can see. Positional heat map, we know they push up, but that means there's space in behind us, and we know with Uche and Middleton, and I forget who we have on the right. It might be McDonald, but we have the opportunity to get behind them. There's their passing networks, the key passes in and around the penalty area. But if we have a look at the team we're sending out, and this is it. It is Glover in goal. It's Mitchell, Herring, Coping, and Smith down the wings, or at fullback, I should say. It's Hickey and De Jong in midfield. It's McDonald, Levitt, and Middleton in behind Uche. Can we do this? I should say too, there's the goals of the month at the end of this episode, so make sure you stick around for that. I was trying to think, why is this going so well for us? Because I wasn't expecting, I thought, we might be third and it'd take us quite a few years to get anywhere near the Glasgow clubs. Go out there and prove a point. Just come on, lads, see if you can keep this run going, I think is all we've got to say here. And I think that's the secret that we have is that we have a decent enough defence. We're pretty solid defensively. I shouldn't say that before we play Celtic, but overall, on the whole, we concede goals here and there. But this season particularly, and last year it was a bit of a problem, but I think this year we've been relatively solid defensively. But I think the key is Uche and Middleton. We have 2 guys that are just... Uche is just scoring for fun. He's just the best striker in Scotland, I think, by quite a distance. And Middleton is just absolute class down the left, and he's not just getting goals, but he's also chipping in with a number of assists. And obviously we have a good manager as well, so... But yeah, I think that's just what it is. And I do think we might struggle... Well cleared by Mitchell. Brown is there. Now we know Brown's going to whack one in from the edgy area at some point, because that's just what he does. Daniel Lozani, don't do that to your mates. Oh, that's a good finish. And we find ourselves a goal down. I shouldn't have said about a good defence, should I? I do think at some point we're going to struggle to hang on to Uche, because either it's either going to be wages or it's going to be a transfer coming for him. We haven't done a little bit too much space there, perhaps. Glover maybe could have done a little bit better. It was kind of in the middle of the goal, wasn't it? So we kind of need to do our best while we have Uche at the club. I have no plans of selling him, but he is wanted by other teams, and he's also obviously going to want a pay raise at some point. Here goes Middleton. That's not quite on the same wavelength there. I start to wonder now if we should have played on the counter-attack for this one, but we'll keep going as it is. Maybe the pre-game talk wasn't ideal, but we have been on a decent run. Not marking up at the back post there, but that's okay. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll just see how this goes. I forgot what I was saying, so I've cut myself off mid-thought there, and it hasn't come back. We'll give it a demand more. Let's see if we can get something going here. We're still in the game as things stand. So that's okay. We haven't played particularly well, have we? We've had possession, but we do tend to have possession, which is good. We haven't really used it though, have we? So what do we say to that? I think it's got to be. I expect a better performance second half. Unlucky. Let's give the fans a performance. Let's try that. There's some players here that aren't playing well, and I think what we might do second half as well is we might look to go at them a little bit more. We didn't have Be Expressive on. We might do that now, just because, it's a cup game. There really is, it's sort of, it is, oh, I do have more Expressive on, never mind. I thought I took that off. Anyway, do we counter press? There's only a standard passing team. We'll be more attacking. And we'll just kind of see if we can get anything out of this. I don't ideally want to make too many subs here because I want to try and have a fresh team. The league fixture is coming up this is the Saturday, then I think the league games are Tuesday, or if it's the Sunday, it's the Wednesday. I think it's the Saturday. This is the Saturday. But it's coming up midweek anyway. So we want to try and have as many options as possible that are fresh. But that said, we will use them if we need to here. I do think perhaps the bigger prize right now is perhaps the league. I mean, you want to win a cup, that's the thing, isn't it? But if we win a cup, we get into Europe. There's a good ball for Uche. Uche! Oh, it's straight at the keeper. It's still there, and it's gone hacked away. If we win the cup, we get into Europe. But I feel like as things stand, we need to finish, say, top 3, and we're looking okay for that right now anyway in the league. And obviously there is still that outside chance of a Champions League berth if we could go and win the league. I mean, it would be qualifying group stage, and I doubt we'd get through qualifying. But it would certainly give us a nice little boost, wouldn't it, if we could? Even if we could just get to the playoff round, which would still be a big ask. I mean, we've got to remember we're a Scottish club, but, then you can parachute into the Europa League as well. So, we'll see. Coping's gone a bit too early and long there for my personal taste. I'm wondering if we need to be just a little bit more disciplined here, if we are being a little bit over-expressive, perhaps. What we don't want to do is concede a second. That's a horrible shot, and Glover just watches that go wide. Let's maybe take that off and just see if we play a little bit shorter, a little bit more sensible, perhaps. Let's give it a get creative, and I'm wondering now about changes. Levitt's not having a great game, and we do really need... Okay, let's try this. Let's try taking it off exploit the flanks, if that's clearly not working. We'll give that a second to see if we get anything, and then I'm looking at Levitt, who's furious, and let's bring Claire on for him. We can play him as a shadow striker. Anything else we want to do there? The only other person that's not playing particularly well and body language isn't great is Uche, but I mean, really, are we going to take Uche off? I don't think so. We'll see if he doesn't pick up his performance in the next little bit. We do have Brophy on the bench, and we know he can score a goal. He just tends to. Well, I mean, we know he either scores or he plays absolutely horribly. So if we get to a point where we're desperate, maybe it's worth the risk. Here goes Azani, back post. Oh, it's 2-0, and that hurts, doesn't it? That might be the goal that kills us off. Oh, we've been poor this game. We've never really got going here, have we? Let's go back to be more expressive now. Let's counter press. Let's get stuck in. Yeah. Just trying to see if there's anything we could have done differently. We more or less stayed with our man and just kind of let him go at the end. It might just be a pace thing, like an acceleration thing. Uche's not having a good game, so I do wonder now if it is just time for Brophy. Claire back for Mitchell. If we can get one back, it makes it nervous for him. There is still 15 minutes to go. So, no point giving up. And like I say, it's a cup game. Yeah, if we lose by 1 or we lose by 10, you're still out. So I look back at this now with a little bit of regret to the first leg when we had them perhaps on an off day, and maybe we should have been a little bit more ruthless there. There's a decent ball there for Uche! Oh, Uche! And to think I almost took him off. There we go. 21st goal of the year for him. He just keeps scoring. It's unbelievable. It's a good ball in from Smith too, isn't it? Let's give it a demand more. And that is game back on. It's a cracking ball. Uche just standing in between their two defenders, expertly tucked away as well. Well done, Uche. And that, as I said, is very much game back on. Well, right, what can we do? Let's go very attacking here. Very attacking, please, boys. Anything else we want to change here? Let's have a look. Mitchell's not having his best game. He's tired. No, we'll leave it. We have Garuscio, but I think we might want him to be fresh for the next one. Didn't I click very attacking? All right, anything else we want to do here? Let's push right up now. Let's prevent that. What else can we do? that's all fine. I don't think there's anything else we want to do. Let's maybe attack with a little bit more width and maybe just go a little bit more direct with our passing. Just for the very end here, let's... If I hit pause there, it's really, really late on. I probably should have done this sooner again. I've not really played that particularly well. But we'll go one at the back. Brophy comes on. It's all or nothing. We'll take the booking off the field. Brophy is the advance forward. And it's very much Hail Mary now, isn't it? We don't, you know what we don't want to do is work the ball into the box either. We just kind of want to... We won't give them anything. I don't want to just shoot on sight because that can be wasteful. Let's keep going your form last time out. I think he got a goal last time. And here we go. Is there a miracle in this game for us? It doesn't look like there is. It's 30-odd seconds to go. We need to win this back right now, and it's not going to happen. And we've gone to Celtic Park. We've given a decent account of ourselves. But I think in the end... It's just the difference between them and us, isn't it? Oh, and they've scored another one. Well, I think that's harsh. That is very, very harsh. I mean, we had one central defender. We were very much top heavy, but yeah, that doesn't count. We don't count that goal. That's not important. But there we go. So we are out of the cup. It's a little bit disappointing, I'll be honest, but hopefully we can rescue the episode. We can go and get a result in the return game now in the league and go from there. Coping's just a one-man wrecking ball at the back there. Excellent stuff. Smith for McDonald, and that's the game, and we are out of the Scottish Cup. Oh, that's a little disappointing. We had more of the ball. It's maybe just creating chances is what we didn't do with it. I'm going to say it's one of those days. We didn't. The match ratings aren't great though, are they? We just never really looked like we got going. It says it's poor finishing. He had that Uche chance that he kind of fluffed. But yeah, I think it's, I don't know. It's just a frustrating game, isn't it, guys? Anyway, wait right there. We'll be back. We'll place them again in the league. And hopefully this time we'll get a result. Okay, welcome back. It is time for revenge, hopefully, as we play them in the league. Now, you'll see, or you'll notice in the league table, Rangers have already won this midweek round, and as has Aberdeen. Now, we have game in hand on both of them, or games in hand, actually, 2 games in hand, this one and another one. So it's not panic stations yet, but it would be really, really nice to get a result here, wouldn't it? Now, we just saw what we're expecting from them. The scouts said they might change their formation, so we'll stick with this and on the hope that they do just that. So it's Glover in goal. It's Mitchell, Herring, Coping, and Smith. No change there. Dominguez, this is our youngster. He comes in to play in place of Hickey. So hopefully he'll do a good job here for us. You can see he's still unhappy. But I wanted to draw your attention to these clubs. Oh, he's gone. It was Hamilton, Inverness, and Real Madrid. Very unlikely trio, but it looks like Real Madrid have realised that it's a Hearts player and they probably don't want him. So Dominguez and Irving come in midfield. Callum Morrison's going to come in to play down the right. We really haven't seen much from Anthony McDonald the last few games, so Morrison's going to come in and play with Levitt and Middleton. Uche continues up top. Let's go get some revenge. So they have indeed, the scouts were right. They have changed the way they're playing. In hindsight, I wonder if we should have gone the sort of the 5-2-3, no, 5, anyway, the 2 strikers formation with wing-backs. Basically that last game. But we can't go back and play last game again. So here we go. We should challenge them to prove a point. Is there a revenge option? Go there. Add any pressure on you, show them what you've got. Actually, I don't hate that. I quite like that, actually. Let's go some calm. We have faith. And let's go. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Being the league now, I mean, I would take a draw in this one. Just keep them at arm's length. Keep them sort of 9 points back with their 3 games in hand. There we go from the corner. We did work on defending corners because Celtic are very strong from the corners. Can we get that away? Oh, it's back towards goal. Danny Glover has that though. Yeah, so hopefully, I don't think we were that bad last in the cup there last game. I think that they had a couple of chances and they scored them, and that was kind of the difference. It's difficult. Oh, there's a good ball from Middleton for Uche. Come on, mate, Uche! 22nd goal of the season, 2nd goal of the episode. 3 minutes in. That is very nicely done, boys. Let's give out a concentrate. Let's make sure we don't get too excited here. But look at this ball from Middleton. I tell you what, if we get him back next year, we'll be very, very lucky, won't we? I can't believe that Rangers aren't going to want to keep him. But we'll see. Oh, I hope we can keep him. I really, really do. He is just a touch of class. Him and Uche. I mean, if we were to win, well, we can only really win the league now this year. Here's the corner. We've headed that away nicely. It's there for A out the edge of the area. We do have a habit of conceding from the edge of the area. Herring's there with that. Get in front of the shot. We've done well. And second time of asking over the bar. If we were to win anything, and as I said, it has to be the league now. It will be the Middleton-Uche combo, won't it? And I tell you what, Dimitri Mitchell's not too bad getting forward from left back on that left side either, is he? But yeah, I mean that will be where it's come from. And like I say, I will be moving heaven and earth to try and keep Middleton at the club. I just don't know if it's going to be possible. He is on a booking now. Colin Morrison's lost out there. If we could find someone, I mean, we're not going to find someone equal quality to Middleton, but if we could find somebody almost as good, that's a bit of an aimless ball forward. Coping's there. Can we win the Herring's there to win the tackle? But they still Celtic. So this has become a long old highlight now too, hasn't it? Ball to the back post. Mitchell's there, heads it off the line. What is that? What is that from Middleton? That is an apocalyptic touch. Still there. Can we get this clear, please, boys? This is the longest highlight ever, and it's just gone over the bar. And I tell you what, we've just about got away with that. That wasn't great. Yeah, if we could find somebody almost as good on the right side, what a team we would be. Can you imagine? I think Morrison, and to a lesser extent, but definitely McDonald had the potential to be that good. But here we go from a set piece. It's on target, and Danny Glover just stands there and catches it like it's a 2-year-old tossing a ball at him. Excellent. Oh, what is that? Get rid of that, please. There we go. I tell you what, we're doing our best to A, kill the coach, and B, just give the ball away, aren't we? Here goes Dimitri Mitchell, back in there for Irving. What's he got for us? Levitt, nice ball for Middleton. What can he do? Can he thread a pass? It's there for Morrison. Morrison's cross is blocked. Smith is there. Is he going to get to it? He is. Can he pick out Uche in the middle? Oh, it's off the bar. Was it all? Did the keeper grab it? Either way, it doesn't matter. It didn't end up in the back of the net. Both our wingers are on bookings. Now, that they are marking, they're sort of man-marking the other team's, Celtic's fullbacks, just to try and make sure that we don't, well, defensively, basically. We want to try and be defensively sound. So that does make me slightly nervous, if I'm honest. We're coming into half-time. Don't concede now, boys. You've done so well up till this point. That's headed clear by Herring. It's still there at the edge of the area, though. Brown is in so much space, and we know he scored against us from several times from that position. But that is, at the break, we are 1-0 up, and I tell you what, wouldn't we all take this now? What do we say to this at half-time as my light flickers uncontrollably? It's got to be, you've played well, there's room for improvement, or don't get complacent. You've played well, there's room for improvement, isn't it? Let's be honest. Didn't mean to say that. We've actually been clinging on a little bit, if we're honest, haven't we? This the end of that half. We took an early lead, and I wouldn't say we never looked back. I think we spent the rest of the half in the rearview mirror. But it's all right. So far so good. So far we've kept the clean sheet, and if we can do this for another 45 minutes, could we do it? Could we beat Celtic in the league? That would be amazing, wouldn't it? Do we want to change anything else? I'm wondering if I tell the fullbacks to ease off tackles. Because really, I mean, they're just there to try and just close down space. I just don't want the fullbacks being opened at the back post. So they don't need to tackle. They just need to be there. Why is he marking AR? Have they changed? Oh, they've changed formation. Look at that. That's meant to be, isn't it? That I've seen that. So he's still marking. No, he's marking the wrong side. He needs to be. Left side needs to mark right side. Right side needs to mark left side. Did we get that right? It would have got there eventually. There we go. Let's go do this. Cheeky change in formation for Celtic. I wonder if we should take Levitt out and play a DM. They've gone back to the formation they used against us in the cup. Let's throw out a demand more. Do we change? Levitt's not having his best game anyway. We could bring Proctor on. We could put Herring in the DM role. I mean, let's not. I don't really want to change anything while while things are going well here. Dominguez on a booking. All right, here we go from the corner. Can we add a second goal? It's back post. It's headed away. Are we going to get counter-attacked here? We should have men back. Arzani's there. He's gone past our man like he's not even there. It's Michael Smith. He's a little slow. Oh, Mitchell back coping. Just get that clear, boys. And it's still there with Celtic. Rogic. There's so many Australians on the field right now. It's ridiculous. Come on. Come on, boys. Oh, Arzani. I don't even know how you'd say that. Nietzsche, maybe. Arzani back to Nietzsche. Just stay in front. Don't let them shoot from distance. Don't let them pass from distance. Arzani puts that over the bar. Let's maybe be more disciplined. The fact they've changed formation is it's a massive boost for us because we've made them change. Here goes Middleton, just side netting. So that's a big tick for us that we've made them do that. But now I wonder, do we need to change as well? I'm bitching out. We're going to take off Levitt and we're going to bring on Proctor and we're going to go a DM. Yeah, we're going to do that. Do we want him just as an anchor man? I think we just want someone to sit in there, don't we? Dominguez on a booking isn't ideal, so let's take him off. He's done okay. As I said, I just want to ease him into the first team, but we'll bring on Andy Hickey for him. And the fact that we have someone in behind, we can probably look to just get him forward ever so slightly more. And we'll leave it at that. We'll keep a sub up our sleeves for now. Let's see what we can do here. All right, here we go again from the corner. Can we... No, we can't add a second. Oh, maybe we can. Here we go. Middleton. Ball in. There. It's Uche. Uche towards goal. And again, it's straight at the goalkeeper. We are looking to play on the counter-attack now. I do wonder if we should change Uche's role. But we'll leave it. As I said, we'll just leave it for now. 9 minutes to go. We've won that. Morrison's there. Don't do anything stupid here, Morrison. Thank you. McGregor. Oh, edge of the area. Come on, boys. Close him down. Close him down. Rogic! Oh, Rogic. Why, mate? I like you. Let's go to positive. Let's give it a show some passion. 1-1 isn't the worst result for us. Let's face it, away to Celtic. But you just wonder now, are we going to pay a price here? It's straight at the keeper too, isn't it? Flashbacks to Zlamel last season there. Yeah, let's leave it now. Let's leave it. Oh, don't do it to me, boys. Don't do it to me, boys. Away, 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 away. There we go, Hickey. It's there. Oh, I tell you what, Middleton's through here. He's left his man standing. Can the Rangers man beat Celtic Forest? No, he cannot. Oh, what a golden opportunity that was. Middleton. Oh, he had the whole of Celtic Park, and he's hit it straight at the goalkeeper. Would Uche have scored that? I mean, it wouldn't matter because Uche's back defending the corner. But all right, come on, Middleton. Let's make up for it now. Quality ball on someone's forward. It's there. It's headed away. It's there for Morrison. It's tackled away. Can we get back to that? Morrison is going to get there for Middleton. Middleton, that's a lungy tackle. Surely, ref. 2-footed lunge. And that is that. All right, let's... Oh, I've got to highlight. After this, we'll start and close it down if we hopefully haven't gone behind. Uche with the ball for Smith. In for Hickey. Hickey, also a nice little reverse ball there for Uche. Uche for Herring. Oh, he just holds it up. This is fine. Proctor. Look at Dimitri Mitchell. There he is right there. Okay, we found him. Can he find a little bit of quality? Middleton. Oh, Mitchell's on a good run there. Could he have found him back with a 1-2 there? Anyway, it's Herring. Look at the space through the middle. We found Mitchell. This is looking really good, patient play. Middleton. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Oh, it's blocked. And oh, no. Don't do it to us. Don't do it to us. They've gone early. They've played in Griffiths. Oh, this is horrible. It's horrible. It's saved. All right, quick pause. Defend. All right, let's do that. There was a lot of space in the middle. Let's not do that. Is there anything else? Let's close up these lines. Let's just... Boys, please. This would be a massive, massive point for us. Let's put our fullbacks back to just support. Come on. This could be it. Blow it up, ref. Blow it up. Please, ref. Referee. Oh, big team bias. Oh, it's a good block on the cross there. And that's a big, big point at Celtic Park. A little disappointing perhaps in the end. But look at that. Again, have we edged them? We probably have. More shots on target. That Middleton shot at the end there, that could have been the difference maker. But I'm going to say unlucky. That was really, really good. So there we go. Denied by a late goal. It's really, really promising. It's disappointing not to have hung on to that Middleton chance. But it shows that we can go to what's happening here. Villas Boas is looking at Uche. We're gonna do well to hang on to him. But anyway, it shows that we can go to Celtic Park. You know, we don't have to necessarily be afraid of anybody. We're a really, really good team this year. We have a look at the league table. As I said, the game in hand. We're 4 points ahead of Aberdeen. We're only a point behind Rangers. Let me know what you think in the comments. I think realistically, it would be fantastic to beat Rangers and Celtic, or even one of them. But I just think realistically, our battle is just making sure we finish ahead of Aberdeen at a minimum of third. Anything above that is still a bonus at this point. But yeah, it's looking quite good, isn't it? Anyway, guys, that is it for today's episode. Just goals of the month to come. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. And if you want to see when I upload new videos, just make sure you ring the bell. We'll be back next time. We'll come back for the derby against Hibs and then Rangers at home. 2 absolutely massive games, that one. Obviously, we want to win the derby, but if we can beat Rangers at home right before the split, that gives us a nice little buffer over them, doesn't it? Anyway, guys, that's it for today. I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching, and here are goals of the month for February. Take care.